That I am live. Let's see here. We have live for 5 seconds. If I load up my live page, will it show me where I need to be at? It is loading. It is not loading the correct page. Alright, let's try. Reload this URL. Ah, there we go. That looks like the correct page.
Feeling with every pair of pants lowers your tension points by 1200.
Yeah, because you had tension point boost on the ones you had before. You can get tension point. You can make tension point boost gems. Which is probably something we ought to do if we want to power up a little bit. But yeah, now that you're at near or at level 60, your equipment needs to match. And like the only way you can power up further is by having your equipment power up, and by augmenting it by putting augment slots into it and crafting the appropriate augments. This all the way to the end of the live stream there. Resort. Oh, right, and max the brightness so I can see. There we go. That's looking a lot more workable. So let's have a look at our skills here. I think I wanted to look up a guide on how to get the bits for the best skills, but really all you need to do is be level 60 and buy the level 60 skills, or is it level 50? I think the skill levels go 20, 30, and 50, but I'm pretty sure there's a level 61 available to purchase too. I might be wrong about that. Let's go check and find out. I wonder if the Phoenix Wings would take out the giant, the little satellites around around the enemy mech. Because I know we had some trouble with that when he was just invincible. Oh, I have.
God, I'm still level 53. What's wrong with me?
Alright, we could level you up with that one FN Site 403 spot. If you remember that bit. I think Elma is still level 59. Let's see, I have one of the cat people addressing me outside of the Blade Barracks. A business proposal of a discreet nature. Industrial district by night. Alright. Well, I mean, the lucrativeness does help right now, but if you're offering it up front, I'm not exactly going to trust you. If you're offering money up front, then I will be questioning your motivations.
Right. Something is sus. Did you, hold on.
We are currently live.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do the blurbs.
Oh, yes,
before
yes.
I forget.
Whoa! Where does the volleyball want me to go? Planetary Pioneer Part 4 happens there. Oh, right! I wanted to get our level 5 skills as well. Yeah. These are things that you could do as sort of... You could either wait until after, till you get, the after the end stuff, because, as an open world RPG, it just kind of keeps going. So you could do some of this stuff after the end, but I like to get overpowered before I need to, before the end. Usually when I play games like this, I want to be as overpowered as I can be at any moment. I like to power game. I should probably gain this last level at FN Site 403 as well. Let's see, there is something here. Oh, right, I'm looking for Zufar wreckage. Did my skills get wrecked? I think they did, otherwise they would have
Yes.
teleported with me. But somewhere in here is some Zufar wreckage.
Ah, frick. Delete, delete, delete. Trying to... Goodness.
Oh, trying to share the live, and it's giving you the wrong link?
Giving me the wrong darn link.
Ugh.
Mail.google. Why? How did that get up there? I didn't even go on the Google inbox.
I know there's some weird, like, not exactly secret functions that basically keep a second clipboard available. So when you paste, you might end up pasting from the wrong clipboard.
Mm-hmm. But I haven't even recently been on.
The Google Mails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I digress.
When I had a Razer keyboard, I didn't remember what the key shortcuts were for recording and playing back keystrokes. So I would just randomly end up typing passwords into like a Twitter box or something. I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? Stop!
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, whatever you're doing was like, okay, let's leak your private information.
Mm-hmm. The Razer keyboard. Don't buy it. Don't buy a Razer keyboard. Actually, I would.
Bad.
Let's see. What was the last Razer thing I bought? I used to like Razer stuff, but the keyboard just soured me on everything. I think it was because it wore out. Like it wasn't even because of the It wasn't even because it was recording and playing back key presses without my consent. It was more because it wore out so quickly. Like mechanical keyboards were supposed to outlast membrane keyboards, and this one was getting dust in it faster than anything. Getting dust and jamming the keys and causing me to double press and stuff.
That's not good.
Yeah, like I don't think I ever got double presses with a membrane keyboard, because it has that membrane between where the keys go and where the like electronics are. What did I want? I wanted to get back to the Blade Barracks so that I can get my mechs rebuilt, get my mechs replaced.
Don't think it's FN Site 4. What was it? 403 that you said?
Oh, yeah, I might have
that's
remembered it wrong.
413 maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, it's not barracks customization.
When in doubt, trial and error.
Yeah. Insurance has replaced lost skill. Great. Alright, now we go to where that quest
The
is.
one thing I really like about Xenoblade X, they have an insurance policy that isn't a joke.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, quest objectives over there somewhere. So I'm doing a quest in FN Site 412, which involves getting scrap from that big flying robot with that big flying ship that we took down. Apparently we can repurpose it. But I think we will need the vantage point of our skills to really get this search on. So let's zoom out the camera a little bit. And search all around this yellow zone. Ba, 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 ba. I really like that as one of the DLCs for Xenoblade 2, they give you Elma, and like Elma joins the world, and they explain it away as her entering a training simulation that dilutes time. So she could train for as long as she wants in Xenoblade 2 before going back to Xenoblade X. And you even get
a training nap.
Yeah. And you even get her overdrive. but you have to fight her first. And one of the abilities she has is Ghost Factory. When she uses Ghost Factory, the game says something like Elma creates 50 clones of herself. So the next 50 hits against her are going to miss. So you have to use your abilities that attack multiple times to use that up quickly.
Mm-hmm.
There might be a
bit
way.
off way more than I can chew.
Oh, I keep wandering out of the search
I'm
zone.
gonna look this up because this is gonna bother me.
Dryland unapologizes nothing. All these surprise enemies hiding in the spores and in the sand. Oh, I saw a green exclamation point. And something to investigate over here. A downed helicopter. Oh, it requires mechanical level 5. Alright. We'll come back to that later. Alright, where's that green exclamation? There it is, Zufar wreckage. The way that they handle the skells here kind of reminds me, like with the licensing and stuff, the license and insurance, it actually reminds me a little bit of when I first got into anime. My first anime was Oh My Goddess. And all the goddesses have like licenses and class and stuff that sort of pertains to vehicles, and I learned later that it was because the creator there, Koichi Sugi... No, not Koichi Sugiyama. Shoot, I forgot his name, but he also did Tales of Symphonia. He also did the character design for Tales of Symphonia, and he was really into like motorcycle licenses. So that's what he designed the goddess system after. Talk to Rutantan at the hangar in the administrative district. So administrative district. Where are you, Rutantan? Ah, you're way up there. Da, 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 da. I've been struggling to just sort of wrap my head around hexagons in Godot because it doesn't come with a built-in hexagon grid. It comes with a square grid. So if you want a hexagon grid, you have to figure it out yourself. I mean, it's not bad. I really want to learn the ins and outs of the hexagon grid so I can just sort of... I can think of it... I can work with it instinctively. The way that I can work with a square grid instinctively. Oh, that looks like someone who's giving out a new quest. Hey Mia, just let us find a place to land and we'll talk to you. I remember, I think I mentioned this before, but like, when the trailers started showing off like the Skell flight for Xenoblade X, there was a trailer for, I think, Fallout 4 and Final Fantasy 15 that showed like Final Fantasy 15. It showed like their car transforming into a mech and trying to fly, and then Fallout 4 there was a trailer showing their mechs taking off. But I never hear anyone talking about the like mechs or flight in Final Fantasy 15 or Fallout 4.
I hate how bored I got on the latest Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy 15 and whatnot. Like,
it's abandonware now. Like, apparently there were supposed to be 3 more bits of DLC to flesh out character stories, and they just abandoned them.
I mean, honestly, I don't blame them, because it was boring as sin.
Yeah, I mean, like, when it first came out, it was supposed to be Final Fantasy Versus 13, right? Or was it Final Fantasy 13 Episode 0 or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Versus 13,
it was a
I think.
13 spin-off, yeah. And they just decided to it seems like they decided to rename it 15 on a whim. Like, it has nothing, like, 12 and 13, like, they were starting to go into a direction where they were, like, showing a bit more diversity. Like, FF6 had, like, Clyde Aroni, or Shadow. Like, they portrayed him with basically black skin and a sprite, although his skin was still kind of white in the Yoshitaka Amano portrayal. So I'm not really sure, but it seemed like they had more diverse characters, or at least it seemed like they were trying to take the first couple steps towards having more diverse characters. Then Final Fantasy 15 comes out, and it's like all white teenage boys. It's like they went 20 steps backwards.
Yeah.
Ugh, books in the bathroom. You ever knew someone who had kept books in their bathroom?
Yep. My dad used to always keep National Geographics there.
Yeah, I had some friends that I would visit. They always kept books in the bathroom, and just like, ugh, why? I mean, I get why. It probably takes them a long time to do their business, so they want to keep themselves, like, mentally stimulated or whatever. But, I mean, that dust isn't nothing, and it will get on the books, in the books. This one's actually kind of tough. I kind of want to... I don't want to encourage her to just sneak out and fight stuff. But at the same time, if she wants to be part of Blade, I don't want to dissuade her either. I'll try and encourage. Get some equipment, yes.
Then you open up with some kind of line like, war never changes.
Yeah. Set this mission as your navigation target later. Iron blades and combat bodywear. Alright, first, I want to finish this quest that I'm currently on.
Oh my gosh. I forgot all the places I wanted to fly across. Like Noctilum and all that. I could finally do that a little. Knock some beacons and level up.
Yeah. Is this thing pointing straight down? Oh, there. Yeah, there's certain configurations that'll net you like 100,000 credits per tick. And each tick I found out is 30 minutes long. So 100,000 credits every 30 minutes. Or, like, just as much, a lot of,
3D printer.
Yeah! Back when 3D printers didn't exist. Back when 3D printers... This game was made back when 3D printers were still kind of a fantasy.
Oh wait, I think I've heard of back then 3D printers, but it was more of a luxury.
Yeah. I think...
Not more...
Yeah. I mean, they're still a couple $100, so I would still consider them a luxury.
Yeah.
Although,
I mean,
maybe the RepRap's gone down in price. That's supposed to be the, basically the open source 3D printer.
Be nice to make your own little figurines or cases for computers and such.
I'd like to make something I could sell. But yeah, I guess the like figurines of our characters in Too Many, or palette swap. Palette stack, not palette swap. Although, I guess depending on the game mechanics, both pallet stack or pallet swap could be a good title.
Hmm. I need to do like a little drawn mock-up of what the grid would look like or whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, that's that segment recon complete. So I want to look up a guide. Oh no, wait, not yet. I want to first gain that last couple of levels. So there is a I don't want to say obscure video, but there's a video out there if you search on like fast leveling in Xenoblade X. A guy with kind of a, I want to say Scottish voice, but let's see, I believe FN site. It was either 403 or 413. Let's just see if I could find it myself just to get there. There's 411. There's 401. There's 417. There's 414. 409. 403. Yeah, 403 definitely looks like the wrong spot. There's 420. 412, 407. Okay, that's just Badr Basin, Badr Stone Bridge. So I gotta put those, I believe
Some
the...
level 60s up here.
Ah. Can you take them on? Oh, 413 there.
Try.
It is. Yeah, the thing about this particular leveling spot is that with just the G Buster, you can knock him unstable, and then like either have your companions take him out or like knock him out in one hit.
Oh, frick, my Skell!
Oh, they took it out?
In one hit.
See, I think I need to use party active members. I need to put someone else in front, and I don't remember which. Maybe it's me.
To Hunter Dillis.
Ah, yeah, the Dillises are vicious.
To level 61, too. They do not joke. They do not play around.
Oh wait, I could go into skill gear. That way I can see who has what. Okay, you have an A Buster and a G Buster. Okay, maybe I should just use Elma's. Alright, Elma. Do your thing. So, you go to FN site 413 and climb up this wall here, or fly up this wall, until that level 60 there, Assault Launcher Zig. So I think it's looking out, so you want to kind of sneak up behind it like this, and engage in combat, and get that G-Buster ready, and just, as soon as you're close enough, smack him!
Okay, which FN site was that again?
413.
413.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then hitting it with the G-Buster will stagger it, and you could just bind it while your friends take it out the rest of the way.
There we go. Okay. I'm going to get my Skell repaired again. Because I'm reckless.
You'll get a lot of this F-Wave weapon from fighting that Assault Launcher Zig as well. And they're pretty good, like to sell for cash or to keep for your eventual level 60 Skell. And then, yeah, once you've done that, teleport right back to where you were. And because you can often bind this guy, you usually won't be hurting for fuel. Whenever you bind someone, you start drawing fuel from them. Or generating fuel from them somehow.
There we go. 413.
Mm-hmm. And then just fly straight up. So, I'm just noticing the weather change every time I teleport. One of the things that Xenoblade 3 lets you do is actually choose the weather when you teleport. Choose the time and weather when you teleport. So you can kind of get all 3 steps done in one. I like how when my character grabs them, when my character binds an enemy, he yells "Carpe diem, chump!"
Shield deployed. Could this be the power-up button? Please, go. Why would you say it? Take this. No, don't get cocky. We got a ways to go.
Slam! With that G-Buster.
Ooh, nice.
It's always a satisfying move, even if it does take forever to wind up.
Mm-hmm.
All or nothing. Shield deployed. Go. Stay on. Let's pack some more fire.
May the blessings of Q guide me with these new powers.
60, 60, 60, and 60. All right. All right. Now, time to look up a guide on how to get those, how to get that best Skell parts and everything. Or at least look at the arms manufacturers and see if I can get some level 60 Skell frames available.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun. Gunstar is sleeping in his little pillow house.
Aww. just a little bean.
How's your puppers doing?
Doing good.
Yeah? Sandy's
No
recovering
more
more?
tummy issues.
Hey.
Thank heavens.
Yeah. See, I want to put Miranium into the 6 stars. Just give him everything I've got. So, let's see. To shop for skill parts, I want to go over here.
Yeah. Actually, I think both of them have made almost about a full recovery because this evening Sandy was going right up at me. I was helping my mom with her cart thing and whatnot, and she was just standing next to me, kind of sniffing in my face, like, "Are you gonna pet me?"
It's just about back to normal.
Yep, just about back to normal.
That's good to see. Good to hear.
She always get right in your face and then promptly sneeze.
Yeah.
Really good at that.
Maybe she should be the one wearing masks.
Yes.
So let's see, we got a lot of... Let's see, frame level 50, frame level 50, which is 20 more than what I had before. We might be better... Let's see. So, if I look up just best skills, Xenoblade X best skills.
Oh, hello. Someone's in the chat.
Hello,
Okay.
Kane.
I am... What?
SKELLS. Ultimate skill is Nagi Overdrive, which grants regen and debuff immunity. The level 50 Lila with the setup will provide you take down all tyrants, including the Telethia, if equipped with the right armor augments. Ooh. So how do we get it? Enable you to obliterate everything in the game before chapter 12 even. Oh wow.
Oh,
Let's see. So Ether Blossom Dance build. Ultra Nebulon Dyads, Ultra Diamond Spatha. Okay, that's ground gear. Skill build. Ultimate skill setup. So SHM. Okay, I see the parts there, but how do I get them? For the armor, you can either keep the level 50 Lilos or swap it with the level 50 Infernos for thermal damage boost. It's your call. Personally, I put on the... Is it just something I could buy? Oh, there's the level 50 Lila. Well, it's yellow, so I like it already. But it doesn't have either a Phoenix Wings or a G-Buster. Costs 2.5 million, and I have 2.8 million right now. That's all range damage? Yeah, it looks like it specializes in range damage, so I probably want to get some Phoenix Wings on it. So let's see if I could buy those disc bombs. So SHM XXR 250GG disc bomb. Boost RACC 8 with the enhancement on it. Oh, it has 2 disc bombs. Okay. They're both identical, just with different enhancements on them. So let's see, skill gear. Wouldn't be L side arm and right side arm. It'd probably be L back weapon, right? Back bomb, S missile. Yeah, I see nothing that looks like a disc bomb. Scale ground gear. Mm-hmm. Nothing on this guide on how to get the parts, just a list of parts, just a list of the parts that there are. Scale level, scale info in combat, what viable scale frame is considered the best. Sounds like the Lila is one of them. There's also a level 30 cheap one called Versu. Attack 3 parts. I think I want a heavy frame on Elma. Like, light frames are great for evading, but heavy frames have that hit points and defense. And they can equip heavy armor too, which ups their defense even further.
Yeah. A literal tank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this game could use a remake where it explains more stuff, like what each different Skell overdrive does, for instance. Because I didn't know.
It definitely lives on its wiki.
Yeah. 'Cause I didn't know that the Nagi overdrive gives you like regen and debuff immunity. Although I don't think that final boss does debuffs that much. Then again, I've been using Ghost Factory so much that I'm just not getting hit. If I get hit, then it's just basically a one hit death. So Elma by herself is very much an evasion build. But Elma in her Skell is a heavy hit points and defense tank.
Sorry.
Let's see. I ought to try maybe just buying a frame and kitting it out. So, Skell frames. I will get. This is a medium type. That's a medium type as well. So the heavy types are the ones I can't afford right now. So I will try a Lila ST level 50 frame. Purchase. Scale gear. Lila ST. I believe the ST is in reference to the Super Nintendo game Metal Combat Falcon's Revenge, because all of the giant robots in that game are referred to as standing tanks.
Huh.
So like the one that you pilot at the beginning is called the ST Falcon, and then the one that you unlock later is called the ST Tornado.
Wait, what game was that again?
Metal Combat Falcon's Revenge. It's a Super Scope game. It's actually a tournament fighter, but it's a tournament fighter that you play using the Super Scope. So I'm gonna need to get millions and millions of credits so that I can get some new high-level skells for my crew. Barracks hangar. Let's see, Elma. I'll rename this to Elma 2. Elma's 2. Or Elma's 50 for Elma's level 50 skell. So rename ELMA. Elma's numbers, please. There it is.
Oh, there was another game that I was thinking of, for some reason. it has Yoshitaka Amano's art on it.
Ah, front mission.
Yes. I saw I saw a Japanese import of it once at a video game store. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that artist.
There's an official Switch release for Front Mission 1 now. I think it's called Front Mission First,
Alright.
and Front Mission Second is also coming out. I think it's in development.
Need to look at it eventually.
Alright, so let's have a look at this gear here.
I just really like that art style.
Mhm.
I don't know why. So many baubles and little details. And...
Yeah, it's basically tactical RPG with a little bit of Fire Emblem, but like I don't think you can target your opponent's parts specifically, but you can, like, if a part takes enough damage, then it gets exploded. So then you might have to fight. You might have to fight without the use of your legs or without one of your arms or something like that. Or you might have to retreat if all your parts are broken.
Oh.
Let's see, we have a meteor that deals 25,000 damage. Ka-chunk. 28,000 damage on this. How did I get these? Right shoulder only. G-Buster. Okay. So you do have a G-Buster. 1800, sure. We'll do that. Wait, what does this weapon do? Submenu? Toggle display. There we go. When targeted, inflicts stagger, inflicts blackout. Maybe. Inflicts stagger. Delivers continual beam damage for a fixed period. Ooh. I do have a lot of yellow, so having that purple there would be probably beneficial. Oh. I don't have anything that fits there, or there, or there, or there. I do have some leg parts, though. So these are level 30 parts. These are some level 50 parts. Legs for speed. Legs for speed. Nothing particularly special, I think. Legs for melee. I need to get me some components that'll fit here. I think all those F-waves I found go on the right back, on the right side of the back. And I'd rather just have a G-Buster there. So, not bad though. So I will have to color this red or else I will confuse it for one of my other. Let's see, get this Elma's red here. And maybe Elma's blue. Elma's dark blue. Let's see, what is this color? Oh, it's black right now. Okay. Up the saturation. Okay, so it's that part there. So if we make that the same color as Elma's dark blue, it's a little less saturation. Oh, no, wait. We want the full saturation, but less brightness. Yes. A black light that lights up black.
What?
It's part of a quote from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. There's
Okay.
the crew end up hijacking a ship, and they try to fly it, but like all the controls are black, all the buttons are black, the entire interface is black, and they're frustrated because every time they press a black button, a black display lights up black to tell them what they did.
What?
Now, what is this part? Okay, this is that. Yeah, having that bit be gray is alright. Nice bit of gray there. And section 4. Ah! Okay, that's that little highlight. The visor. Give it a nice purpley color. Yeah. And the lights in the back are red. Let's brighten that up a little bit more. Make it a bright red. There we go. Elma's new skill.
Nice.
So let's hunt down a set of Phoenix Wings. Or a better G-Buster. Or we could just test drive this G-Buster.
Sorry.
So yeah, we're definitely not going to be finishing the game this time, but I will be taking some off-cam time to get the money and Miranium to really get us like these a whole fleet of end game skills. Maybe some augments too for our on foot fights. So who can we hunt? Let's have a look at some tyrants around here. What's the info on this guy? There's a tyrant wandering around here. Don't know what his name is, or what they're about, but they're going down. Ooh, I vaguely remember this area.
You have no prejudice as to what they are. All you know is you're killing them.
Yeah.
Could this be the power-up button? Destroy. Move in and strike.
We can at least rely on someone else to do the Phoenix Wings work. So I'm starting to find items that I have that I have the maximum amount of.
Prepare your auras. This planet's weather is dangerous.
One blow ends it all. Shield deployed. Could this be the power-up button? Range combat.
Could this be the power-up button? Take this!
No rest. Step in and face the next one.
I shall give it my all.
And let them choose.
I think if you take on like small enemies in your skill, you won't get as much EXP, but they don't seem to penalize the items that you get. Looks like you can still get like a full set of dropped items. This might be a good way to collect those hard to find items too. I feel like I'm flying a whole jewelry store.
Okay, maybe one more battle and I will make it to level 55. That's something.
Let's try taking on this dude.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
Could this be the power of punching?
I'm punching a hole in
Could
you.
this be the power of punching?
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Got it. Let's have some more fun. Shield the board. I'm punching a hole in you. Shield the board.
Could this be the power of punching? Could this be the power of punching? Yes! Hit him again, please!
Yeah.
Why would you
We're on
leave?
top of this now.
Take this! Have this!
Go. Stay on.
Have this!
Shield the board.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Could this be the power of punching? Could this be the power of punching?
Up. One blow to end it all.
Why would you leave?
Get this.
End it all.
Ooh, Levitath Sunbead. Finding some rare stuff. I might be able to take on these everlasting Millisaurs now too. Probably best to save before I try.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Alright, target. I can't target the tail? Oh wait, I have to target the thing first, then target the tail. Everlasting Millisaur. Lock onto the tail. Begin!
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Shield the board.
Could this be the power of punching? Hit him again! Could this be the power of punching?
We're on top of this now.
Be careful.
Crippling the target. Follow up. Now, melee attacks.
Wild attack! Close in! Trash shot! Thermal payload!
Crippling the target. Follow up.
Sorry, I can't seem to get fired up. Trash shot!
Engaging overdrive. Follow me. Overdrive. You're in my sight. One blow to end it all. You're in my sight.
Meteor gun is
Sorry.
heavy. Oh no.
Crippling the target. Follow. Move in and do some damage. Engaging overdrive.
That is some serious regeneration though. I'm the only one standing. Oh, you haven't even taken out the tail yet. You have to assemble the meteor gun to fire it.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Okay, staggered. Can I find it?
This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it. I'm sorry.
So that did not work out well for me. Teleport back to base. Get my skill
Get
restored.
run to base.
Yeah. Alright, so off-cam duties for next time to power up our Skell crew and maybe get some end game level 60 armors as well. To get some kind of money-making scheme going as well to afford all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's open up an MLM
Or an arms manufacturer might be more legit.
selling Space Avon.
Space Avon. So thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to do all the algorithm stuff, the liking, the sharing, the commenting, being subscribed with the bell rang. Also check out Very Random Butterfly for some more live streams and some art commissions and some VR blogs. We're building a game studio together with our Patreon, which you'll find in the description. And we're hoping to build a high-action battle RPG that'll run smoothly on low-cost hardware such as the Nintendo Switch and Raspberry Pi. If you can't afford to give to our Patreon but want to give something, then we also accept tips and basic attention token if you're using the Brave browser. Just hit the little triangle icon next to the address bar and you'll see that we are verified and you can send us BAT. If none of these options is available to you, then that's okay. I'd like to make as much of my stuff as free or as cheap as possible without getting into one of those deals where the consumer is the product. Special thanks go out to Phoenix Astra, Zed Diggity, and Joshua J. Sloan for being our top Patreon subscribers of all time. Our next simulcast will be... Oh, wait. Our previous this simulcast was supposed to be Warframe, and our next one was going to be this one. But I guess next one will be Warframe to compensate for lost time. So I hope to see you all next time!